Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Thursday, the 24th of October. A man sought in connection with a woman being fatally stabbed on a bus in Onehunga yesterday is in custody. Police say the 37-year-old handed himself in at North Shore Police Station this afternoon. They've said it appears the victim and suspect were near each other for some time on the bus but did not know each other. Acting Detective Inspector Elise Robertson says she understands bus travellers may feel uneasy.
We're working very closely with AT and they're actually deploying some more of their extra transport people, and that will be today and moving through the rest of the week.
A Trevor Street resident has recounted one of the last sightings of Christchurch realtor Yan Fei Bao. Ting Jun Chao's murder trial began this week, with the Crown arguing he attacked Bao as she gave him a private viewing of a Trevor Street house. Her buried body was found over a year later with stab wounds. Emily Ansell reports.
Graham MacDonald lived behind the property. He says he saw an Asian lady standing talking on her phone opposite the house and a silver Nissan parked over a fire hydrant. He says this was the same woman whose face was on flyers he got in his mailbox that week.
The Children's Minister says she has confidence in Oranga Tamariki's boss, despite a scathing agency assessment by the Chief Ombudsman. Peter Boscher says 7 parties reported to OT 9 times about a man abusing his partner's 4 young children. He says OT closed complaints without proper assessment and failed to set up a safety plan. Karen Chaw says the report from before she was Minister in charge is very disappointing.
But I'm well aware of those issues, and that's why I set this as a KPI for the Chief Executive, to make sure that we are taking these reports of concern very seriously and we're managing them correctly.
Gaps in funding for blood cancer drugs compared with Australia. The Cancer Control Agency's reporting as of January this year, 24 medicines for cancer treatments were available in Australia but not here. Danica McLean has more.
12 treatment uses had a substantial clinical benefit, including 2 aiming to cure blood cancer. Since the analysis was completed, Pharmac has funded 4 of the medicines for 6 different uses. Meanwhile, 13 blood cancer medicines funded here aren't available in Australia.
The Prime Minister's spoken with the men and women salvaging the grounded Manawanui in Samoa. Chris Luxon's touched down in the Defence Force plane this afternoon. Political editor Jason Walls is there.
Although the wreck is located on the other side of the island, the Prime Minister was keen to visit the task force headquarters. The visit was the first item on his 3-day Commonwealth Heads of Government Meeting Forum agenda. Luxon thanked personnel for their work in mitigating the environmental damage and pledged the government's full support as they move to the next phase of the operation.
And Luxon will talk with the UK Prime Minister tonight. In sport, Silver Ferns defender Karen Berger feels overcoming a mental hurdle that they're not good enough and not backing down from the fight have been crucial in forging a 2-0 Constellation Cup lead over the Australian Diamonds. As the NRL seeks expansion to 20 teams, Kiwis prop Griffin Neame is fully backing calls for a second New Zealand NRL club to be based in Christchurch. 38-year-old former All Blacks hooker Hika Elliott has been named on Wellington's bench for Saturday's NPC final against Bay of Plenty. That means he's set to play for his 6th New Zealand province. I'm Raylene Ramsey. That's your latest news fix, and we'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.